Examining an inward versus an outward mindset. Mindset has been a hot topic in the field of leadership. The Abinger Institute has been helping leaders overcome conflict and build a culture of high engagement by examining different types of mindsets. We are going to discuss Abinger's model of an inward and outward mindset from their book, The Outward Mindset: Seeing Beyond Ourselves. As part of our overview, we will briefly examine the concepts of mindset, behaviors, and results. Next, we will explore the difference between an inward mindset and an outward mindset. Finally, we will link an outward mindset to a coaching way of being. Let's begin. Behaviors and results. Results are measurable progress towards a goal. Behaviors are observable actions that impact one's ability to achieve results. There is a direct link between behaviors and results. Some behaviors support accomplishing the results, while some behaviors create obstacles hindering progress. Let's use an example that connects to physical health. If I have the behavior that I jog or walk 5 miles a day before going to work, or I have the behavior that I eat fast food for lunch every day, it is easy to see which behavior has the potential to increase physical health and which behavior is an obstacle to physical health. Both behaviors drive outcomes, positive and negative. As a leader, you observe behaviors of your care team members every day. You also measure the progress towards achieving your organizational goals. When behaviors are producing positive results, we tend not to question what produced the behaviors. However, when behaviors are not producing the necessary results, we set off on a journey to change the behaviors of our direct reports. Often, this is a frustrating and difficult process that enhances conflict. To help us, we need to examine the level below behaviors. Mindset. Mindset informs which behaviors a person chooses and the effectiveness of those behaviors. In other words, mindset drives behaviors, and behaviors drive results. There are two questions that come to mind. First, how does the mindset of a care team member relate to coaching? And second, how does my own mindset impact coaching? Abinger's Institute research shows that an individual's mindset has a significant impact on the results obtained. The effectiveness of behavior significantly depends on a person's mindset. Let's examine two types of mindsets, inward and outward. Let us first focus on an outward mindset. Developing an outward mindset helps one identify unlimited possibilities. An individual that has an outward mindset has objectives and behaviors that take others into account. The leader with an outward mindset is looking beyond personal individual needs. The leader includes and supports other people's needs, objectives, and challenges in the focus of their work and contributions. Let me give an example. You are in line at a grocery store. You stopped in to buy a few items on your way to a family event, but you are running late. The person in front of you has a price check that is taking forever and has an issue with paying. As you stand there, you forget about your schedule and start to think about this person and their needs, objectives, and challenges. You start to notice the details and begin to feel empathy on how tough they may have it. You remain calm and even offer to pay since they are $2 short. Your outward mindset impacted your behaviors. Now we will look at an inward mindset in others. An inward mindset tends to identify boundaries that restrict thoughts. An individual that has an inward mindset has self-focused objectives and behaviors. The leader with an inward mindset is looking inward and tends to see others as objects because they forget to focus on the needs, objectives, and challenges of others. Let's go back to the previous example of the grocery store. You begin to sigh out loud because of how long it's taking. You keep looking at your phone and the time. You shift in place from one foot to the other, may even roll your eyes. You are focused on getting to the event, and this is just a hassle. Your inward mindset impacted your behaviors. An outward mindset places the focus on the needs, objectives, and challenges of others. An inward mindset is self-focused on my own objectives and behaviors. In the diagram, notice the direction of the arrows. Throughout the day, we adopt different mindsets that influence our behaviors and impact our results. Let's recap our results. With an outward mindset, I'm attentive to and interested in the needs, objectives, and challenges. I see others as people. With an inward mindset, I become self-focused and see others not as people with their own needs, objectives, and challenges, but as objects to help me with mine. The Abinger Institute has been studying an inward versus outward mindset within organizations through giving self-assessments. The findings identify the inward mindset trap. Individuals self-assess themselves more highly in possessing an outward mindset as compared to their assessment of the organization they work for. To keep this belief in place, people behave in a way that justify their perception, thereby trapping them with an inward mindset. Finally, what keeps people from an outward mindset is themselves. We get in our own way. Behavior shifts with an outward mindset. Since behaviors change, results change. Remember, with an outward mindset, I'm attentive to and interested in others' needs, objectives, and challenges. I see others as people. The question is, how do I get out of an inward mindset trap and adopt an outward mindset? The outward mindset cycle. Engaging in these 3 steps is a practical approach to implementing and sustaining an outward mindset. First, leaders see the needs, objectives, and challenges of others. Second, leaders adjust their effort to be more helpful to others. And third, leaders measure and hold themselves accountable for the impact of the work on others. You can remember the pattern with a simple acronym SAM, S-A-M. See others, adjust effort, measure impact. Outward mindset equals coaching way of being. The last objective we establish is to link an outward mindset to a coaching way of being. To do so, we need to look at the mindset pyramid again. An outward mindset enhances coaching skills because the focus is on the needs, objectives, and challenges of a care team member. If coaching is only an activity at a behavior level, as opposed to the mindset level, we may see coaching as something that we do, as opposed to part of who we are. Coaching from just the behavior level could be done with either an inward or outward mindset. The results will dramatically change based on your mindset as a leader. Results achieved from an outward mindset enhance employee engagement. The outward mindset in coaching. Coaching is about focusing on the needs, objectives, and challenges of our care team members. Coaching is an outward mindset. Coaching is a way of being. To recap, we examined how mindset drives behaviors and how behaviors drive results. We looked at the difference between an inward and outward mindset and the outward mindset cycle. And finally, we connected an outward mindset to effective coaching as a way of being. In conclusion, let's adopt a coaching mindset. Maine Health's Leadership and Organizational Development team We'll teach and provide support for coaching tools and techniques. When we apply these tools with an outward mindset, we will be living our values of Maine Health, growing our leadership competencies, and making a positive impact on employee engagement. We all have needs, objectives, and challenges. Let's be open to possibilities.